you know, I mean, I've been smoking tobacco and weed since I was 13, and you know, morning, noon, and night, just always, you know, to kind of keep myself nice, medicated. And Mitch, who's in Kerrville, he's the periodontist who, you know, this is a guy where I said, before we even went down this road, I said, why did you choose this profession? He's like, I love surgery. I'm like, okay, cool. No, you're my guy. So he calls me up, and you know, we kind of became friendly. He's also a pilot, and so you know, we got friendly. And he says, Adam, we're a week out. Do me a favor. So what's that? Stop putting fucking fire in your mouth, okay? Because it's not going to make my job easier. It's going to make the healing a lot harder. And you just can't put hot smoke and fire in your mouth. You got to stop that shit before the operation and during the healing process. And this was the moment that just pushed me over the edge. Like, okay, I'm just going to stop. And I do have a vaporizer, an actual vaporizer. We put some weed in it, and then it vaporizes. But I kind of, like maybe once a day or every other day I'll take a hit, and it's cool because it's all, you know, it's cooled down. And the THC is actually good for the healing process. But I kind of, I don't know. I mean, I'll still take a gummy or, you know, something like that. And I don't know. I get a lot more shit done, amazingly. I used to be smoking all the time.
When you even bring up the word vaporizer, I get nervous.
Really?
Because we used to have one of those volcanoes in the studio, and the highest I've ever been in my life was we would hit that bag of mist. You know the vaporizers? What is that? That's your vaporizer?
This is it, yeah.
Oh,
so,
that looks like a cell phone. That's crazy.
So,
I thought that was a phone.
See, the weed goes in there.
Oh, wow.
Right, and you close it up, and then you turn it on. It goes to 190 degrees, and then you take a couple hits. And
Can I see that?
Yeah, of course.
Where do you buy
It's the Mighty Plus, Joe. I don't know. Someone turned me on to it. I bought it online.
Wow.
Yeah. Most of it's battery and cooling tubes.
Looking.
Yeah.
I mean, this looks like some sort of a bizarre phone, but you can see through it.
Yeah. And it has I'll show you. It has the display. See?
Oh, wow.
So and then just
These
wait.
Fucking stoners.
You know, I still like it. I mean, this is my culture, basically.
I get it. It's my culture too.
But so of course I really loved smoking. I loved fucking go out on the porch, you know, have a hit or two, you know, have either pure weed or tobacco, and just a little bit of tobacco in there with the weed. I loved it. You know, my wife was always like, "You should stop that shit one day." I'm like, "Yeah, sure I will." And she's kind of mad that, you know, oh, so you stopped because of this? You know, all my asking never did anything. So
why did she want you to stop with the weed?
No, it's just smoking in general.
Smoking.
Just smoking in general. No, I mean, it's not a problem about the weed or anything. It's just smoking. It's just nasty. She's not a smoker, so it's just nasty.
I get it.
Yeah, so, so I can't have cigars, and I'm probably just never going to do that again. You know, I had the equivalent of when this is all done, it's like a Porsche basically in my mouth. I mean,
That's pretty cool.
This is not insurance stuff, you know, not insurance level. So now it's 190 degrees. You flip that open. Very little, just
wow.
very small.
That is a very strange looking device.
It looks totally stupid.
It doesn't look stupid.
Well, it's kind of weird.
Looks very high tech.
Yeah.
There's a lot of these wacky kids are walking around with dab pipes. They bring them with them now.
Yeah,
a lot of the LA guys are doing that.
That's pretty harsh, man. It's basically the wax, you mean?
Yeah.
And
you're basically taking psychedelics.
Yeah, it's
right,
way
Jamie?
heavy shit. Yeah,
You don't fuck with that, do you?
When I first, I was curious. You know, I wanted to figure out. There was no one to teach me what to do, so I tried to figure it out on my own. And I would cough. And I almost shit my pants every time. I was coughing so hard.
Someone once gave me a sheet, and so I put a little bit in the pipe. I'm like, no. No. I like the God's flower.
Yeah,
give that to me.
Too.
He's like, that's fine.
That's regulatable. Fine. Right, even like when you get like really strong weed, like I kind of understand where I'm going. You know, I've seen the territory before. I'm like, wow.
Okay, I know where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm going to be okay.
That dab stuff, you're like, what is this dimension I find myself wandering through?
Yeah, and it's nasty because it's sticky and you can't get off your fingers.
Have you ever had absinthe?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really my bag.
I had it once in Vancouver. In Vancouver, I think it was like real absinthe, where I think the way it's been described to me, and I don't know what I'm talking about, which, surprise, but I think the stuff that they get in America is not quite as pure, or is not the same. Like, it's been described to me, but I forget. But anyway, the point being, I had a couple of those, and I was like, this is like a cousin of drunk.
Yeah.
It's It's not like drunk, but it's like drunk's next door neighbor.
Well, you keep thinking people die on this shit. I think there was a party in San Francisco. It was an absinthe party.
And people died on it?
No, not there. But, people have totally died from absinthe poisoning.
The same way they die from alcohol poisoning?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just supercharged. And
it's weird.
And they pour it over a sugar cube or something.
And light it on fire and all that.
I've never been a drinker, really. I love a drink. I love wine. I love whiskey, sometimes a beer. But it's never been my high. And now, again, it's really weird that I don't really miss being kind of semi-stoned all the time. And I'm really getting a lot more done. I was like, my wife's like, Tina's like, man, you got all this shit done on your list. I'm like, I know, I'm so productive.
All this shit on your list.
I got a list, like I got to do this, I got to do that. And, I'm a procrastinator.
Yeah.
Man. I always have been. So
well,
it's nice.
That's part of stoner culture too, right? The procrastination.
I'm 58. maybe it's time to
rein it in
just a little bit, a little bit. Yeah,
but
definitely.
Why start now? Why rein it in now when you're already 58? It seems like
the health thing was that really told me something. It was like,
that makes sense.
And Tina started. She did the 75 Hard program.
Okay.
You familiar with that?
Yeah.
Which is amazing. I didn't do that, of course, but she also decided to go all carnivore. And we get our stuff from the ranchers directly at KNC and anyone around. There's some good ranchers, and I feel so good. And we'll have hamburgers for breakfast. And all like last night we had bavette. Bavette is a great cut of meat. I mean, it's just amazing how tender and beautiful. And so we're just cooking more. And now we go out to a restaurant. I'm like, this is shit. We become beef snobs. It's just like, this doesn't taste good. So
right.
And that I think really has helped a lot with just my general health and how I feel and everything. It's really quite beneficial. I mean, I think there's been quite a psyop on people in general, like, red meat and it's going to sit in your colon forever and you're going to get cancer, you're going to die from it. And I think nothing could be further from the truth.
Yeah, that's definitely not true. The idea that it sits in your colon forever, that's all horseshit.